Hey guys, it's Amy, your life and business coach, and I am here for women who want to own less, live more, and lead with intention. I'm here for women who want less, but better. They want less stress and less chaos and less clutter and less doing of things that are not moving the needle in their business. And so today I want to talk to you about the perfection trap and how that shows up in your business. You are trying to find the perfect name for your business, the perfect logo, the perfect color scheme and branding, the perfect business cards. You think you need the perfect training before you can start this business. And that could not be further from the truth in terms of how you start a business. And so I started my business almost 10 years ago. And if I were doing this again today, there are some things that I would not do. I would not stress about a website. I spent over 6 hours watching. It was a 6-hour YouTube that I watched probably over the course of 18 hours. And I paused it and I built my website. I learned a lot. I do not regret any of this time. But what I did was I hid behind my computer. I hid behind my computer, scared to tell people about the business that I wanted to start. I was scared because I didn't have a website and I didn't have a logo and I didn't have a name and I didn't have business cards and I didn't have training. And all I could think about was all the things that I did not have. And I very quickly forgot about all the things that I do have. I have been organizing my friends' bedrooms since I was 6 years old. So many professional organizers who are starting their businesses tell me about how as a child, this is just an innate quality that is built inside them. And they have never known a life of not organizing things, simplifying things. And so if you are wanting to start a business, you do not need a website. You do not need business cards. You do not need training. You need a desire to help people, and you need to have a little bit of a competitive edge. You need to be a couple of steps ahead of them. So if you think about it, a 7th grader can teach a 5th grader. This is what my business coach always tells me, and he is 100% correct. So if you have just a little bit of an edge over other people, if you are answering questions of your friends and your family about a topic, maybe it's a topic you actually studied and you have a degree in, or maybe it is something you just have experience in doing in your own home, you have an edge, you have a competitive edge, and you have something to teach and you have something to sell in a business. So instead of worrying about that perfect website and those perfect business cards and that perfect logo, what I want you to do is take one simple step forward. I want you to email 10 friends and I want you to tell them, I'm thinking about starting this business and this is what it's going to be. What do you think? Post on your social media. I'm thinking about starting this business. What do you think? What kind of services would you be looking for? Start collecting some data. Take that first step out into the world where you declare that this is what you want to do and start owning it and start living in it. Once you start to get some data and some feedback, this informs, okay, I didn't see that coming. Maybe I want to consider that in my business. But it really just comes down to taking one small step forward and saying, this is the business that I want to start. And let's go find out if that's a good idea or not, because I would be willing to bet that it's a very good idea and that what's keeping you from talking about it is this little thing we call imposter syndrome. It's 100% true. Every entrepreneur experiences. And I would love to talk you through that imposter syndrome that you're experiencing right now. So will you subscribe to this video and follow, because I'm going to talk more about the life and the business side on this YouTube channel. But will you drop me a comment and tell me, how is this imposter syndrome showing up for you? And how is perfectionism showing up for you such that you haven't started that business yet? So, all right, my friends, drop me a comment, tell me what's going on with you, and I can't wait to see you next week. So if you're new to my world, I'm Amy Slenker-Smith. I am your life and business coach. I help women who want to own less, live more, and lead with intention. And you will find all of that here on this YouTube channel. So will you hit the subscribe button? Will you comment and let me know what topics you're hoping I'm going to cover? I can't wait for you to follow along. I'll talk to you soon.